Harry
it up
Wright.
for Harry Wright.
Big pimpin', baby.
Thanks. I'm gay and autistic, so I do like big butts and I cannot lie. I was diagnosed when I was quite little with autism, not homosexuality. Just not If you're thinking of becoming autistic, see me after. But yeah, I've always been quite literal-minded. I remember being 6 years old and refusing to drink 7-Up because I wasn't. Thanks. And later on, I went on to university. Later in life, not straight after the 7-Up. And when I was there, I got an email from a welfare person that said, "To all owners of autism, Asperger's syndrome, and other autism spectrum conditions, please come to a meetup on Wednesday and make new friends." I remember thinking, that's a great idea. Let's put a subset of people who famously don't like new situations and unfamiliar environments in a massive room with 25 to 50 strangers. I went to this and I was the only person there. And I've not seen that Nigerian prince in ages. But I can only assume everybody else is driven off by the inaccuracy of the number range 25 to 50. If you're going to try and get us autistic people to socialise, at least give us some prime numbers to be going on with. Yeah. But I do a lot of charity gigs for autism charities, and I did one once. They tried to be inclusive. They really had. They'd given everyone a sticker to wear that said, "I do," or "I don't wish to be interacted with by the comedian." Thought, good grief, at least guide dogs get to wear a sign saying, "Please don't touch me, I'm working." But this bloke came up afterwards and he went, "Oh, you don't look very autistic, mate. You must be quite mild." Like, I'm not a corner. Also, Dad, you were present at my diagnosis. It's another one though. It's another one. I used to I wasn't always like this. I used to fit in with the other boys. Used to laugh at their jokes. Used to get their banter. And then one day at work, I had my flu vaccine. Now I'm gay. The vaccines don't cause autism. A cute doctor giving it to you does make you gay, 100% how it works. 100%. I'm scared about having my second COVID jab. I don't want to turn back straight. My friend Brian had his, he was, a happy gay man living in Wright with his boyfriend. Now he's going to a cheering gigs and posting "All Lives Matter" all over the internet. It's a terrible plight. But yeah, when I don't do this, I work in an office, and it's not always easy to fit in socially. I found out I worked with this girl that's 18, and she didn't know what Easter was. She wasn't from a religion and didn't celebrate it. That'd be fine. She'd just never been taught the Easter story growing up. So I tried to explain to her, I'm 30 next year, I'm young and with it. I tried to explain it to her way she'd understand. So think of her like Craig David. Met a girl on Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday, nailed to a cross on Friday, and froze on Sunday. What I found out, 18-year-olds have not heard of 7 Days by Craig David. It's such a letdown. I know that was my favourite song growing up. He was the first crush in some ways, but I'm let down by him. So I read in the paper recently that he was a Tory voter. That's fine, that's all right, that's not my views, that's fine. But Will Young's still Labour, and I think it's not so bad when one of the first two wanks still shares your politics a decade on. For any straight men in, that's like if Katie Price came out as a communist tomorrow, it's much the same. But I've only sort of been out for a couple of years, I've only been gay in the pandemic. I've never experienced the key gay experiences, I've never had a big night out in Soho. The only poppers I'd ever had, the jalapeno ones from Pizza Hut. I've just never done it. I can never tell whether that's fans of Pizza Hut or fans of poppers in when people come out. I love it equally both. But so it's good to be out. It's good to be out of lockdown. Because the other week I was the gayest thing I've ever done. I went to a sauna, not one that Swedish people go to. One they can go, and one that men go to. And I've never really been before, and I didn't know what to do. And I started, I got nervous. I went into one room. There was two men. Another guy, and I didn't know whether to leave or say, "Oh, no thanks mate, not for me." And I panicked, and the last vestiges of my straight brain kicked in. When one of them came inside, and I turned around and shouted, "Goal! Back of the net, son, what a strike!" So I'm not allowed to go there anymore, but I have been booked for the World Cup's token LGBT commentator next year. It's in Qatar. I hear the lovers there, can't wait. But it's the thing is with these places, saunas and bathhouses, in our community, in the gay community, they've got a very bad relationships because it's seedy and full of old men. They've got a very bad reception, and that's homophobic. It is, because if you're like me and you're poor, you can save a lot of money if your social life purely takes place in saunas, even if you're straight. So being autistic, I've done a little maths breakdown of it for you. So you've got your £15 entry fee, it's quite expensive. You can also sit in the lobby and watch repeats of RuPaul's Drag Race on Netflix. That's saving a £10 a month on a subscription.
Give it up for Harry Wright! How long you been writing comedy?
Been going about 4 years on and off.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, your writing is very good. I don't know if that's the autism or not, but the writing is very good, man. And you called attention to it. You didn't like shy away from it. I know a lot of acts who just don't call attention to like what they are or what they have. But that was good, man. Your writing is very good.
Thanks.
I don't really have any notes for you. I like that you did do a good crowd control thing, which I don't know if they noticed, but you did a thing where you said he votes Tory, and they were about to kick off, and you were like, "It's fine. Other people think different."
Yeah.
And they shut the fuck up. And I've never seen that happen before. So that was good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't think I've seen you here before. I think you've done stuff here before. But
Yeah,
I've never seen you at the club before. You got some great jokes, man. I liked it.
I agree with what they both
thank
said.
you.
I think you talk a little fast
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
but I mean, if you just we're all learning how to do this. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, well, what am I gonna say? Great writing. That's like what you need
Thanks
to
very
even
much.
do it. So
Yeah, and then you're obviously getting up and doing a lot of comedy.
Yeah, trying to, yeah.
So, mate, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Give it up for Harry Wright.